Let's swing the arms, bring the knees up, lots of movement, time to warm up. Get ready for this strength workout. Bring your knees up and twist in front. My name is Rhoda. If you are new here, this is Fab and Fit over 40 and beyond. Arms forward and back. We work on strength training like today. Building lean muscle, which maintains and can even increase metabolism. That's a wonderful thing, right? Strength training also helps maintain bone density. Kick it out here. Low impact cardio, so we don't jump around, but we add dumbbells, we add resistance, and by doing so, we get you into a fat burning zone where we train your heart and burn fat while protecting your joints. Out and in, we have balance work, abs, core, and balance. We all want to work our abs, we want them to look good, I get it. We also need our core to be nice and strong as we age, and we need our stabilizer muscles, arms up and down here, those little muscles in your core that you know when you might catch yourself from falling. That's your stabilizers. They're jumping in to keep you upright. Swing the arms here. We want to keep our stabilizer muscles very, very sharp. We want them to be able to keep us balanced as we age so we can avoid or minimize falls. All right, today I said strength. Those of you that love strength, and I know you're out there, this workout's for you. Triceps. 3 exercises. We'll do them twice through. So we'll have one exercise and another, and then a combination similar to those two, not necessarily an exact combination for the third exercise, and then we go back around and we do it again. Got my weights out in front of me because we have a quick transition, 15 seconds. I'm going to an up and over deadlift, I call it. I'm going my heavier weight. So if you're holding a bar, you're going down to 1 foot, and then you're going to come up, bring it over, down and up the other side. Nice and slow, especially if you're lifting heavy. And I encourage you to lift as heavy as you can, where you can get through a 40-second segment like this. And by the end, be struggling. You're just starting to lose your form. You're starting to think, maybe I can only do a few more, couple more, 3 more. That is the perfect weight then. We want to work to that point of almost failure. Down and up here. Nice flat back, remember that. Drive those hips back, that little bend in the knees. And transitioning quickly, gonna go ahead and grab my 10s for a high row. Elbows are leading. Try and keep your neck relaxed. Don't lift your shoulders to your ears. So shoulders stay down. They are working. We're working the upper shoulder here. Slow and controlled. Same speed up as down. Strength work does not move quickly. You want to really have those muscles move through the entire range of motion with resistance. So in other words, we don't use resistance here and then drop the weight, okay? We use resistance here and we resist it down as well. That resistance down right here has been shown to be that eccentric part of the move right here, what creates lean, pretty muscles for women. Long, lean muscles. This slow resistance down. So let's keep working on that. Okay, keep in my 10s. We're gonna cross over one side. As you come up, you gotta pull a high row, cross over the other. Let's go down to your right foot first, your right foot. Okay, my left, here we go. Going up, give it that high row. Other side, remember that slow resistance down right here. Slow it down, keep moving, upper lower body is all moving, but we're keeping it slow and controlled. So it's a little different than that up and over. We're aiming towards that foot with the opposite weight. So it's sort of a combination, but adding a little bit different. And we've done these high rows now for 2 40-second segments. Then we'll do that deadlift that we're doing now, similar, for another 40 seconds. So see how we're getting time under tension, it's called? Lots of time under tension because right into another deadlift move. So as if you're holding a bar this time, twist at the top and then go down. Ready? So it's not a full, you're going down and up. As you're up, then you twist, down and up other side. Feel the oblique crunch right here, inner oblique. That's your waistline. It's not the outside of your waist, it's kind of between your ab muscle, which runs right up and down your middle, and your obliques, which are on the outside. These inner obliques kind of tie it all together. I have to go get myself a pair of 8-pound dumbbells that look like these. I've got 2 sets of weights. I know y'all know that. I've been here a while. Got that high row, going to my 10s. Deep breath. Really got to grab some 8s and 5s. Upgrading on this channel all the time now. Pull and release. We've grown. Getting some new equipment. I think I need a couple of new sets of dumbbells. I'm always encouraging you all to get, heavier dumbbells. I just need dumbbells that match. So I think I will do that here very soon. In the past, I might have just grabbed my 12s and just gone with that for this workout, but I want to show you more often that lifting a heavier dumbbell is not going to make you big. It's just going to make you prettier in the muscles. And good. I'm going to stick with these for that crossover, and we keep moving here, up and over, okay? So we don't come up and twist. Let's go to your right foot first. This weight kind of goes off to the side. This one comes across. As we come up, we pull them up and put them down. If you are there working hard, I need to say this because I want to encourage you. I shouldn't make it sound like you can't do this workout without heavy weights. You absolutely can, especially if you're just starting out. 5 pounds is heavy. That's what I started with soup cans. So 5 pounds, 3 pounds, even 2-pound dumbbells or soup cans. When you're starting out, learning your form and getting confident is most important, okay? All right, I'm going to go with my heavy weight for the side, alternating side lunge. We're going to bring a toe up on the leg that's straight, and then we'll go to the other side. Watch the modification. Right toe up. Bring it in, other side. Now think about weight in your heel of the standing foot here. Heel, obviously, of the toe that's coming up, right? But the standing foot, don't lean into the toe area of this standing foot, the one that's bending in the lunge right here. You're going to push out of the toe once you start moving up, but you want to feel that weight driving through the heel. That keeps it out of your knee. And there it is, rest. I bailed on that last rep. Okay. Did you see that? You didn't see that, did you? Yeah, you did. It's okay. All right, bicep curl. Once we're here, press out, bring it in, and down. Ready? Curl, rotate and press, rotate back in, and down. Curl it up. Now, if you have heavier weights, tendency to want to throw body weight into this, okay? Like that. It's called momentum. Don't do it, all right? Don't do it. If you have to do it, it means your weight's too heavy. Your upper body is still here. Elbows are right in at the waist. This is one of those exercises, bicep curls, very isolated move, very isolated muscle. It is the front of the arm and the front of the arm. Forearm is helping a little bit, but not a lot. All right, we're going to alternate lunges. So let's go to your left. We'll go down as we come up, bring that curl up, we press it, bring it back, and then we'll step to the other side. Ready? To your left, over, up, press it out, other side, toe up if you can. If that just throws too much complication into it, I get it. Take the toe out, it's okay, especially if you're just learning this move. Really, the most important parts are this side lunge, don't worry about the toe, the press, bring it back, other side, up. Pick what variation, whether it's the modification or some of these modifications I just showed you, that works for you. Good job. All right. Back to that side lunge. I'm going to pick up my heavier dumbbells. Go to your left, right toe up. Whew. It's getting warm. Here we go. Who says you don't glisten when you do strength training? Yes, you do. These muscles are working hard. So your heart is working hard to get oxygen to the muscles. That's why your heart rate goes up. Even though you're not out pounding the pavement, running around, you can get that heart rate up with strength training and that low impact dumbbell resistance hit I talked about at the beginning. And we're even. Good. Back to that curl. Lighten your weights if you need to. This one is tough with that front press. Deep breath. Here we go. Elbows in, then we press. Elbows go back in and down. Can you hear me breathing heavy? Whew. It's definitely summer in Northeast USA. We have AC, but it's a little noisy, so I have to turn it off. I'm working with you. That's why I try to do this earlier in the day. And then I will say that AC goes on for the rest of the day, for sure. All right, catch your breath. Second time through for that side lunge. Up, curl as you come up, press at the top. Stepping to your left. Here we go. Curl it up, press it out, other side. You ready for a rest? Let's finish this press. And 30 seconds barely of rest. Moving on to a walking deadlift. I'm going to go back to my 15s for this lower body. So we got to step out. As we come out, then we deadlift down and up. Other foot, down and up. I'll go 3 times across, then I'm going to turn. You go across your room. If you can do that without turning, that's fine. Whew. Here we go. Step it out. Hinge forward. Come up. Walk through it. Hinge forward and up. Flat back here. Drive the weight in that heels. I'm going to turn around. Walk forward, down and up. You're loading that front leg. A little bend in that front knee. And turning. Down, up. I got to remember to walk through. I want to put my foot down. Put your foot down if you need to. If you can walk it through, do that. It's a little balance move there. And up. Keep going if you're walking across your room. And good. All right, into some back rows and some eyes. So think about making an eye like that, right? So we're going to go back row, single arm. Then you make an eye. Alternating arms, so both arms row, and then one arm overhead and then the other. We're having some technical difficulties in the video, so I'm actually recording this to add in. This is only a couple minutes here where the sound just disappeared, and I don't know why. Keep going. You get your rows and your eyes, nice flat back. Remember to have that slight bend in your knees. Keeping your eyes about 4 to 5 feet in front of your toes. You're going to see me talking to you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and there's your beep. You're going to see me talking on the video, but that's the sound that is missing. So I'm just going to add in the top here, we're going to go add those walking deadlift and back rows together. So you're going to step out, hinge forward, do your row, stand it up, then walk it through, hinge forward, do your row, stand it up, walk it through. And row. Now I'm at the end of my mat, I'm going to turn around, but if you can keep going, like I said, across the room, just make sure to stand completely between each step forward, hinge, do your back row, and come up. So each part of the move is separate. The hinging from the waist, then the row, then standing up, then walking through. And beep. Good job. All right, you are on a 15-second break. Back to the top. Just the deadlifts. So we have these back-to-back exercises with deadlifts. And here we go. Step it out, hinge, stand up, and walk through. You're going to want to maybe do a row here because we just did. This is just the deadlift. Really drive those hips back. You're coming in on your second set. You're going to be tired. Think of form. If you need to slow it down, you can slow it down. I'd rather have you do less reps with good form than to rush it and try and put these moves together at the same time. Good job. You have 5 seconds. And you're on a rest. Hardly a rest at 15 seconds, but enough to transition. Grab your lighter weights for those back rows to that overhead eye raise, like I call it. You're going to hinge forward here. Weight is going to be in your heels. Here we go. Row. One arm over, other arm over. Good. Remember, weight in those heels. That's going to keep it out of those knees. And by driving your tailbone back, and your tailbone being back behind the knees, if you're looking at a line perpendicular to the floor, you're really putting the work into the back of the body, the posterior chain of the body here. Almost done with these eyes. They're tough, I know. Keep going. You have 5 seconds right now. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. And like I say, my lips are moving in the video, but the sound is corrupt somehow, so I'm recording this over the top of it. You're combining your moves here in right now. Beep, here we go. Step it out. Do your row. Come on up. We'll walk it through. Good job. The sound is going to come back to you here in just a minute as soon as you finish this exercise. Something about Tricep 3, the editing software apparently didn't like. Keep going. You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds and then you get a real rest. And there's your rest. 30 seconds. Put down your weights. Take a moment. I'm moving on to a goblet squat here. So I'm going with a heavier dumbbell held like a goblet. Now there will be a modification window. So if you need to take those bends out, go ahead and do so. Going in 10 seconds and then we're going to be back on the audio for the actual video. Thank you for understanding this little technical difficulty. In front of the chest. Sit way back and low if you can. Toes are out. If you have trouble with squats, try a wide squat, maybe this deep, okay? You might find it doesn't bother your knees at all. And that's because the weight distribution of the body is completely different than when your feet are under your hips and your knees are going forward and back. Give it a try. Just do one carefully. If it bothers you, do the modification. But you might find, I hear it time and time again, I can do the wide squats. Who knew? Yes, you can. Sometimes it is definitely possible. Not sometimes either, oftentimes. All right, I'm gonna go with a 10 pound. I want you to hold it like this, all right? This is a little tricky. Hold your dumbbell like this, bring it up behind your head. We have tricep extensions. Different way to hold the palms though, okay? Press it up. It's gonna feel a little different, a little awkward to hold the weight this way, but we're getting into those triceps from a little different angle. And anytime you can change the angle on an exercise, just working the muscle a little differently. Muscles change quicker if you work them in many different ways. If you're doing the same thing over and over, muscles get to know that, and they can do it with less effort, right? Because you're getting stronger in that one area of the muscle that does that particular move. All right, I'm gonna hold the weight on the outside now. We're going to that wide squat, going behind my head. As we come up from the squat, we're gonna do an extension, elbows forward, all right? Take it down, up and extend. As the weight comes down, you go down, up and extend. I don't know if you can see, but I am drenched. Wow. It is definitely humid today. I know that some women do not like to sweat. Never forget the first person who told me, I want to exercise, but I don't want to sweat. That's a thing, you know, and maybe you feel that way. It's possible to do that, but it's not always wintertime. And it is summer here, and it is humid today. All right, back to that goblet. Wide squat. Catch your breath. If you're doing that forward leg, back leg, you're getting front and back of your leg. And some glute, so stick with that. Or if you can get into this wide squat at any height, even a little bit, activate and up. Find what works for you. I don't think I've been this sweaty in a video in a long time, you guys. And if you're glistening at home, I guess I should say, good for you. Okay, we'll all glisten together. If we had tiaras, we could put those on too, which is actually a thing that we have done in live classes. Just have fun. You can make exercise kind of fun. It's not so bad, right? All right, remember how you're holding it this time. And the elbows are forward, and we're extending up. Feel the difference a little bit? Burning triceps, and we get to do them one more time. We get 15 seconds to kind of rest them first, though. That's good, right? And there's your 15-second rest. Shake them out. Changing the hand position, so this position's a little bit easier. Do focus on elbows forward, though, because if they're out to the side, you're not getting triceps. If they're like that, you want them here. Extend it up. And mine are pointing forward. It doesn't look it. If I were out, it looks like this, okay? Pointing forward towards you because of the effect of being on film. It's harder to see, I know. Boy, hang in there, yours burning. I thought this wouldn't be too difficult. This is difficult. Put your weight down if you need to. Take a break if you have to. It's okay. Just don't hit stop, okay? Keep going with me. We got a little rest. You got one more tricep left. You got this, okay? We've got this. All right. I'm gonna put my knees together. Suitcase swing. Up to the front. Back and up. Now, you can do this with a hinge, Or you can do this with a bend, all right? Add the bend if you can. I'm not doing a modification for this. You just bend as much or as little as you need to, all right? Here we go. Abs are tight. Hips go back. Drive those hips forward. Squeeze the glutes. Right here. Squeeze. Squeeze those inner thighs. They're working. Feel them? Almost there. Feel the core work. And rest. I had to grab that extra second there. And if you did too, that's okay. All right, we are working hard. All right, we're gonna bring that weight all the way up. Bring it out, forward, and down. Ready? Here it is, all the way up, out, to the front, and down. Bring it up, out. Now I keep the head of the weight up and down as I come down here. Makes it a little less heavy than if both heads of the weight were facing the floor side to side. It's just pulling on that one part of the dumbbell. Almost there, one more. And rest, all right. I am going to, well, we'll do it in a minute. All right, we're going wide here. Swing through, come up, back, forward, okay? Squeeze the back there as you pull back. Arms are out in that front position again, right here. Pull, push. Pull it, push it. Stay with me 20 seconds, come on. And we go through it one more time. I'm actually gonna go get my 5-pound dumbbells. They're right over there. I'm lightening my weights. See, I have to do it too. I didn't think I would need 5s for this, but this shoulder, my left shoulder, has been wanky. Getting ready for your goblet squat. So grab your weight for goblet squat. I'm going to grab my 5s as I step out of view. I'll be right back. Getting set up, wide squat, goblet. There, I made it. Here we go. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze those glutes right here. Squeeze it. Feel everything that's working in the lower body here. All those areas we want to work, right? This video is going to go a little long, a couple minutes long, because I wanted to get 5 supersets in, and I didn't want any less than 40 seconds per exercise. So that's why we have the short 15-second rest, and then we run up against the clock. Do a quick stretch. We can always go over to the stretch playlist and do a longer stretch, okay? If you have the time, I would encourage you to do that. Here's the iron cross. Up, out, and down. Yeah, I'm glad I went and got my lighter weights here. That move right there, coming down from the top over to the side, does not hurt. Doing it with these lighter weights, it had started to hurt. Anytime you have pain, I know I say it over and over again, but pain is your body telling you something's not right. It's not your body telling you to work through the pain. You've heard that no pain, no gain. I want to scream every time I hear that. Pain does not create gain, ever, okay? It just doesn't. So I'm going to stick with, I think I can do these. So don't be fooled by that. Get that wide squat to the pullback. If you have pain, there are lots of things you can do. Make adjustments, right? You can lighten your weight. You can modify the exercise. Doesn't mean you can't exercise, but it does mean You need to protect whatever's painful because it's healing, it's trying to. And anytime it gets pained and you feel pain, you're counteracting its effort to heal. Why would we do that? We don't want to do that. All right? So no pain, no gain. Put that out of your mind forever. Just not a thing. Are you ready for 3 beeps? Boy, oh boy, I sure am. Here it comes. Whew. All right, I gotta say, you're here with me right now. I am so proud of you. That was tough. Tough, tough, tough. Arm across, 40 seconds on an exercise 2 times, not to mention in those supersets, you had 2 40 seconds backed up to each other with a similar, if not the same exercise. So not much rest. Let's clasp the arms and roll the shoulders back here. Like I said, this is a quick stretch. Hands on your knees, round your back. If you're lifting heavy, that lower back can get tight. So by rounding it here, we're just stretching out those muscles. Your heart is pumping. Oxygen is going through those muscles, and by stretching them, it makes it easier for the blood to move, and blood is healing. And flatten the back, roll it on up. Let's step back, toe up. If you are watching, liking, and sharing my videos, I want to thank you. You're helping me grow this channel by doing those things. You're letting the algorithm, YouTube algorithm, know that you like the content. So they're going to show it to more people, and that helps me. Let's step wide. We're doing some fun things on the channel, reinvesting in it, trying to grow it, and make it really a professional look. Reach across here. It's been fun so far, and it's just going to be more fun in the future. All right, come on up. Let's roll those shoulders. Special thanks, folks. And buy me a coffee, other direction. And deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you for joining me. If you have not subscribed, I invite you to subscribe. Never costs to subscribe. And you help us grow the channel one wonderful woman at a time. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.